But kind of speaking about the draft, talking about Shedeur and Travis Hunter. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Prime. Like I said, he's been doing some things that I don't really agree with, like the whole media thing. Like me, I'm pro media for, don't say, but for obvious reasons.
That's what I wanted to ask you about too, honestly, about the whole Colorado thing. Do you think Deion endearing himself as a villain? Do you think that's a bad look, or do you think it's admirable? Because a lot of times people think the media be out here to pick on players. Like, what do you fall on that line, especially as, you know, somebody that's very well versed in media as you are?
Again, not to sound like I'm scared to pick a side. To me, again, it's a little bit of both. Like, I do feel like in times, especially in sports media, like I'm a fan of Stephen A. Smith. If you remember a few years ago, he had some beef with Kevin Durant, and he was like, "You don't want to make an enemy out of me. you don't want to." And I'm like, "What are you gonna do? Like, you gonna start a narrative about him?" Like, I do feel like sometimes the media, I mean, obviously with people like Skip Bayless and stuff like that, they try to purposely antagonize people so they can make a name for themselves. That's why I also hate what Deion did, because I feel like a lot of people gonna be like, wait, who was that guy that got banned? Oh, let me look him up, see what he's about.
Yeah, next thing you know, outkick. I'm gonna be picking.
He gonna be on some podcast, on Barstool or something like that.
Exactly, giving him more clout.
To me, going against the media never ends good, because at the end of the day, they have the final say of what people will see.
Yeah.
In real life, something could be different, but if you see it on Twitter, on YouTube every single day, most people are gonna, because most people not gonna like deep dive and stuff like that.
Nah.
So for me, I just hate that whole thing. Like, the media can be wrong in some aspects, but sometimes the players and coaches, they want to be able to say and do whatever they want to do, but then when you actually point it out, they be like, "Whoa, why are you attacking me?" Like Deion, like we were saying earlier, he needs to produce. To me, straight up.
Don't be surprised if Deion said God called him to do something else after this season is over with, and he gotta take a break from coaching. Don't be surprised. I said it here first.
Hey, no, I was thinking about that, because I'm like, God, I believe this is Shiloh's last year.
Yeah, Travis definitely last year.
Travis is a junior, senior,
but he's leaving. But I think he's
he's leaving for sure. But I think he's a junior. I think, and I think Shedeur is a senior, junior. I mean, they're both leaving. I think they're both seniors actually. I think they could have came out, or Shedeur could have came out last year.
But
they're both leaving. But I was thinking, what if he leaves, or what if they don't make a bowl and he gets fired?
That ain't happening. Just off the revenue he's bringing in, because they won't win it anyway, but at least you got the clout with it.
What you have to understand, like you were saying earlier, not to make everything about race.
The black man.
Colorado, I ain't never been out there, but it seems like a lot of white people out there. I'm sure their higher up staff, there's a lot of white people. If you're bringing all of this circus, Shedeur, Travis Hunter going to the NFL.
He probably was there at some point.
he might have been there. They had everybody there.
Yeah.
Shedeur leaving, Travis leaving. And if you don't make a bowl, they might start being like, is all this actually worth it?
Yeah. I mean, looking at the
revenue. At some point, if you're an 18, 17-year-old recruit and Deion keeps losing, he's a charming person. Like, he seems like a gravitating personality type. But at some point, if I'm like the man, I'm like, I don't really trust you. Like, I'm not. Why would I turn down Georgia or Ohio State and go to Colorado when y'all keep losing?
Yeah, good question. Like I said, as long as right now they love that nigga making them money.
He is making them a lot of money.
I think they were saying ticket sales is still like 150% up or something like that. So I mean, they not winning, but you got eyes on the program, and you got, people wanting to spend money to see it, and you got people from all over the entertainment world coming on, sitting on the sideline. But like you said, when the heavy hitters leave, because we only really hear for Shedeur and Travis Hunter, and you got those names.
Who's the backup?
Don't know. And that's the thing, like, once they're gone, like, now the luster is gonna definitely be, like, even back at Jackson State, we've had Shedeur, Sanders at least, and then you brought in Travis Hunter. Like, you had those names to help bolster wherever you went, so we're gonna watch because of that, even if Deion won't the coach.
Yeah.
But now, without them, I just hope their recruiting class, I mean, the portal is all good and all, but I think today's landscape, you got to be able to do both. You can't just eat off the portal.
Yeah, you can't rely every year, I'm going to get 30 new kids in the portal. Like, especially O-line, like, you're not going to just be able to keep You need to go get some corn-fed Midwestern country white boys, throw them on the line.
Yeah, let them go out and hog mollies, man. That's what they call them, right?
Yeah, that's funny that you said though, because I was thinking about that the other day, and because that dude Paul Feinbaum,
I hate him.
He hate Deion.
I hate him.
He probably heard that. You catch my drift.
Yeah.
But yeah, he hate Deion. But I feel like he mentioned it or somebody else mentioned it. And I was like, because at some point you do have to ask yourself, is this worth? If we're gonna keep losing, yeah, you get some good publicity, but you also might start pushing away some players.
Yeah, but I got quit. Like, bring back my question from before. What do you think Deion does actually when it comes to game plan and game? Like,
Thoughts?
that's what I'm saying. Like, because this path is so unconventional. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, what does he bring? Like, is it like literally? We laughing, but is that literally it? Vibes.
I saw
and God.
I saw people saying Warren Sapp needs to be fired Friday because Warren Sapp, I think, is like the D-line coach now, I think, or something like that. It was like that nigga need to be fired after that game.
They say a lot of players can't. They may be Hall of Famers, but they're not good at coaching the football or basketball, whatever you have.
I'm not saying that about Deion. I know we were talking about Warren. I do think Deion is or can be a good head coach. I just wish he could have went somewhere like Florida State or something like to me that was the layup that they missed.
Yeah.
But if they lose this year, I would give him next year. At the least, it's gonna be his last year.
I'm gonna be taking snaps on the Sunday, man.
Transfer portal. Yeah. Try to get somebody. I don't know.
But last topic on them, what do you think they finish? I gave you my prediction. I don't think they are going to make it to bowl eligible. What do you think they're going to do? Is it possible that they make the playoff by winning the conference?
I mean, granted, I need to look at their schedule, but I damn sure don't got them making a playoff. I think they can make a bowl. That's without looking at their schedule and who they got, because I don't know how I'd be free. All these teams are switching conferences now.
Yeah,
I don't even remember off the top of my head who's still in what. I'm rooting for bowl at least. I don't care. I don't care if it's the goddamn whatever
Gator
bowl,
the Pinstripe Bowl.
Yeah, the goddamn
like,
McDonald Bowl. Whatever.
We're rooting for them. I'm thinking I think they get 5 wins.
Bowl game.
At least
this might age poorly with down the road, but I'm going bowl game.
All right, cool. Like, I give them at least 5. I don't think they get to 6 though. They might get a bowl game off their strength, because sometimes they let 5-win teams get a bowl game. But if they do get a bowl game, if it's not a playoff, none of them gonna play. Over under on Shador playing in the Saturday Bowl.
Yeah, Travis Hunter definitely not playing.
Yeah, so is it really gonna be a success? Well, we'll see, man.